Day 82, 0 day. Free ice cream at the toy store. Rainbow Sugar. Day 82 was a 0. Today is day 83. Myself and Chotes literally stopped here, threw out some garbage. This guy pulls up and says, it's Mr. John, of course. Guy pulls up and says, hey, you guys need to go back to the trail. I think Chotes put her finger out for, thumb out for 1 second. And that's how these people are in these towns. We absolutely love them. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. John, an absolute trail angel from Quincy, gave myself and Chotes a ride back to trail. Absolutely incredible, the kindness of these people. So it is day 83. Day 82 was a 0 after doing a 37 on day 81. Had my doctor's appointment, everything went good. So, day 83, Neon, back on the trail. The tramway is behind me. A young lady I met before, Chotes, is out in front of me a little bit, but we just got back to the trail and we are gonna go hiking. Here we go. I'm excited. I don't know if you guys can notice or not, but this is the new Neon sun hoodie. The other one was a bit tattered, almost made it halfway. I could have used it more, but it was stained up pretty good. So, brand new one, thanks to Lori, hooked me up. So this might be the one that takes me to the end. Trail register when you go in and out of different national parks or forest or all kinds of stuff, so they know who's around. I always do that. Just start the camera and kick a rock to try to trip myself. I'm gonna stand still. Trail thoughts, day 83. So I'm kind of getting really excited. My nephew, Colin, is gonna be with me, hopefully Friday, next Friday, not sure what the date is, in, where's it gonna be? Stand by, brain fart, hiker fart. Wherever he's gonna be. He's gonna hike with me, possibly for 2 weeks. So I've been thinking what I'm going to do is start sending him text, tell him what he needs, tell him what he doesn't need. Hopefully he takes advice from an old man who's done a little bit of this through hiking. Bernie Falls, that's the spot. Get to see my wife again, and she's gonna drop off Mr. Colin. So like I said, the good thing is, I'm gonna start sending him texts, and we'll get him set up. But I am excited to see that young man. He did about 70 miles, 80 miles with me on the AT 2 years ago, and he did great. I think he's gonna like this even more. So, we'll see you in about 6 days, Mr. Colin. Day 83. Got some smoke down there. Hopefully it's a controlled burn. I can look on the Far Out app, find out if there's any closures or anything. I did not see any earlier. So that's a major problem in Northern California. I'm passing these trees, can't really see it. Okay, a little more serious. I see planes amongst the smoke. I think they're actively working this fire. I'm not sure if you can see the plane. It's in the middle of the smoke there. Maybe they're dropping water on it. The other thing I'm thinking, I see the trail down there. Not sure if I'm gonna have to detour or get around that fire. So we'll see in a little bit. I'll keep you updated. The amount of fire damage in these sections of Northern California is actually really sad. We don't realize how much destruction the fire will do. Some of these trees are probably 50 to 100 years old. And guess what? It's gonna take another 50 or 100 years to grow this forest back. So, actually sad, emotionally sad. Just chilling. Day 83 continues. Might be doing some neon stuff and walking from Quincy to Belden in a day. So I'm gonna check up here in a little bit. It is, I don't know, maybe 4:30. And if I get to Belden, I think I can get a milkshake or something. So we'll see. Just look at the landscape. Absolutely gorgeous. Every day, all day, gorgeous. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for, we're gonna do Thorn first today. And I'm not gonna focus on me, I'm focusing on that fire over there. Thorn is Northern California fires. These guys been working that fire, flying planes over it, putting water on it. But it's something really extreme up here in Northern Cal. So Thorn for today is fires in Northern Cal. All right, this is day 83, Rose. So today, not done, but was an easy day of hiking. I'm not sure if it was the C4 energy drink I had at 10 o'clock, but I started hiking at 10:30, and by probably 6:30, quarter to 7, I'm gonna have like at least 24 or maybe 25 miles in. So I am going to Belden. So I pretty much walked from Quincy to Belden, because guess what? I'm gonna get a milkshake. So that is my roads for day 83. Day 83, I made it to Belden. This place is actually pretty cool. Bar, campground, all that kind of stuff. Go out here on the deck, talk to the bartender. Population, 7. It is absolutely just beautiful out here. So I think I'm gonna go across the bridge and set up my hammock over there somewhere. I got to do all the math and figure out how many miles today. But this place is actually really cool. I might have another beer. Hey, Jamie Thorpe, you bought me a beer, man. I really appreciate it. This place is freaking awesome out here in the middle of the woods. But you guys gave me some digital trail magic. This is to you, buddy. Thank you, man. Jamie and Ashley. It was probably Ashley's idea. All right, ladies and gentlemen. As I sit here, my phone propped up against my beer, Coors Light. My heart is blessed today. This is a recap. So I got service, I talked to my wife, I talked to Lee and Ellen. Day 83, another epic day. About 23.3 miles. That's the recap. Awesome hiking. I started at 10:30, got here at 6:30. Had a couple beers, watching the game, Wi-Fi. It just doesn't get any better than this. So, Neon had a blessed day. Found out that my wife and Lee and Ellen did trail magic back in Sierra City.
Bringing trail magic.
Times and places are all in who you share them with. And in time, what you find is
they had a great day too, because they saw a bunch of hikers. They enjoyed themselves. I think they got blessed just as much as the hikers. So, got to give a shout out, but Neon is gonna walk across that river, and I'll show you I'll take a picture of it, but there's a canopy over there I think Neon's gonna hang his hammock from. So, Neon, loving life, out. Look at the Belden store. So they got a store, they got resupply, they got everything you can think about. A couple pool tables, ping pong table. The bartender, Jennifer, is absolutely awesome. She stayed up late so they could watch the soccer game. Absolutely incredible. Charging, everything you would want. Belden. It's the place to be. Neon is still going. Day 83 was a great day. There's a campground here. This is Belden. Not a metropolis, but it is definitely a cool little town. Go across the street, hang my hammock, call it a night. There is the Belden Town Garage. Might have had a couple beers too many, but I'm having a good time. Argentina won the game. The bartender kept us in service or have the TV on until the game was over. They're supposed to close at 8 o'clock, but she's an awesome lady. So that's gonna wrap it up for tonight. This is the Feather River and the Belden Ravine. So I gotta show you my tent, or I'm sorry, I gotta show you my hammock spot when we get over to the Treehouse.